I'm pissed if that recording stopped for whatever reason.
I accidentally made a fairy deal once, and luckily though it was with ice, so.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, you got off lucky because ice is. You're having fun
No,
playing with my hair.
Yes!
You want to make another one?
Ah, fuck!
No.
What is happening?
Please!
Why do you have bees down there?
Are you okay? Do you require any healing? Oh my gosh.
The snake? That's a snake. Then.
Slime going to eat other slimes is okay.
Oh, there's the bees.
Bees! Goddamn bees!
Bees and snakes.
It's the bee mafia that have come for
Maybe this
him.
place is better blown up at this point.
I tried to see if I could get a glance.
Knocking on the door. Hello? Are you okay?
I always
don't wanna
wondered
know what's going on down there.
Crafter's Guild got
Do
its source
not
of
come
beeswax.
in! If you
I
open
now
that door,
know.
a bunch of bees are coming out!
Alright.
Don't open the door.
I'm not opening the door.
Blow it up.
But it would be funny.
It would it though?
For you. For you.
I need two opposite affinities
you.
to make an
The
affinity
person
bomb.
who can nature with the bees. The rest of us not
there's
so much.
not.
Riker, are rock walls supposed to start crumbling?
I don't know.
What the fuck is happening in there?
What is
Oh, no.
happening in there?
Oh,
No, it's okay. I
think
think,
they
this
just
is just
had-
one of those cells that Adric put down here.
I think they just had a
I think I
cave in
might
the
have accidentally set
basement.
off the magic,
How
though.
big is that
big?
basement?
I think you did.
How
I have
how
a better question is how
there
long
for,
has it been
like-
since they went down there?
how
It's
big
been a
how
while.
big
Seeming's how they do most of their business in Aether? Probably a while.
Body.
I was
Beeswax.
no, it's the meat bees. No, here's my question. How big is that basement? It's a small building.
Right?
Very
Don't
big.
ask questions you don't want answers to.
I genuinely do want answers though.
The meat bees? The meat bees? The meat bees.
I don't know.
Bees that eat people.
That unknown to us. The
Shrine is
basement,
shrine.
stretches like the entire realm. It's just a labyrinth.
Bees!
Wait. No.
What the fuck is
Jeez.
happening?
I think we're good. Fumes.
Where the fuck are we?
Don't look at me like that.
They have an echo
For
now.
what it's
They're
worth,
in
your
so
ear
deep they have an echo.
Covered the hole.
What is going on in there, guys?
Black slime.
I don't know. It's like an entire comedy routine in there.
So what do they mean by black slimes? Do they mean like oil slimes of some variety?
Do those exist?
Black pudding.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's
Oh.
the grindstone. Why is
Wait,
it
isn't
down
purple
here?
a black pudding?
Oh, you see, actually, no, it was broken.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the old one.
Oh.
I think they're
Damn it.
I'm surprised those ones aren't. I'm surprised they're not
Look,
suffocating.
if you're looking for the grindstone and you found a broken one, I'd recommend just coming back on up and probably not staying down there. It sounds like a death trap.
it'd be really
I don't know
funny.
if they can even hear us. They're in so far they have an echo.
That's
All right,
true.
hold on. All right, we come across the ravine. It's for the sacred storage area.
The what?
I got this, gang.
Excuse me?
It's so wet. Okay, great. Hold on.
I didn't know Riker was a master builder.
Do we have a... Is there something living down
This
there?
is just the mystical adventures of the
Oh,
Crafters
yeah.
Guild. I swear.
Yeah, pretty
know,
much.
right?
Pretty much.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can try and get like a. Oh, that's it.
I
That's
don't
know.
know.
Oh, this is
fine.
fine.
Oh.
Especially that look in his eye.
I don't know if that's.
That's fine.
I don't know how much of a person this one
Alright,
is.
alright.
Maybe Steve hungry.
Talk to them.
Tiny
Steve?
slime.
Who's Steve?
Yeah.
Tiny slime.
Hold up.
Do slime.
Someone barricaded the exit. 1 second.
Come on, it's dangerous. Let's come on. And I pick it up and I'm gonna
let's
put
keep
it in
going.
my lap and I'm gonna just
Yeah.
drag it over here.
Let's see. Hello?
I'm concerned who Steve is.
Y'all good down there still?
What? I just
Wait,
It's very dangerous in there. There's like a lot of danger. I wouldn't recommend a little slime like you going in there. I get that you're brave and you're brave warrior slime, but still, no.
Rev?
Run from what?
Oh no, it's the death ducks.
Alright, we're at the vault door. Give me a second.
Okay.
They have a vault?
Oh,
I don't even.
So it should be in here, right?
no, don't go in there. No, you can't go under the door. If you do that,
Nothing cursed here, right?
Cursed? Well, it's behind a vault door.
Hey, I just lowered myself.
Uh-oh.
my
Howdy.
No.
my slime's a little
Just
my slime's a little rusty,
right there.
so I get the.
Hello, how are you? In slime.
What pot?
Doing well enough. Jim all as well.
Oh no. I think they're out.
No, the
Good,
beds are
good.
loose.
I heard many slimes here, so I came to check.
Is that like the pot of 1,000?
That's the Crafters Guild.
Apparently.
They apparently are breeding some of our kind in there. Don't know for purpose, but can imagine why.
The grindstone go. Yeah, okay, hold on. Is this one?
I think they just disturbed a swarm of bats.
They broke
I think it sounds more like
just waiting
rats,
for the
actually.
inevitable boulder trap.
I mean, bats and rats typically make very similar noises.
grindstone on a gold.
Why is their pedestal made of gold?
What is this?
At least it's not made out of adamantite.
Oh no!
Oh god.
I'm gonna try again.
He's sinking.
Run, you fools!
Do we add a sand pit trap again? I thought we were
Fly, you fools.
Run!
I'm gonna. Can I roll to see if I understand that?
Oh god.
7. No.
What the fuck is going on? No, I'm not even gonna try anymore.
No, my brain's
Not even
just
gonna
not
try
working
anymore.
today.
I'm not even gonna try anymore.
That's
It's-
probably
Not
for the
even
best.
gonna try anymore.
Let them handle their own devices. It sounds like they're making good progress.
Let me in, let me in, let me in.
Did Steve break
I would suggest not if you value your life.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Oh,
Did he stop?
it's like a,
No, they said let me in. They said
Oh.
let me in.
Well, no, I mean I assumed with your response because like I said, my slime is a little bit rusty.
Oh,
So-
Steve.
oh.
Wait, the
Oh,
slime,
no,
the
oh,
slime
no.
got in, the slime
No,
got in.
no,
Oh, this.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Hey, does anyone hear something coming this way?
Bloop, bloop.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hold on, I think,
That's not our
is this the
problem.
right exit over here? God, this place is big. Maybe. Oh, scorch marks and dead bee carcasses. Wait,
Oh, nice. This way.
that's not enough dead bee carcasses for how many bees I saw.
Weird necromancy magic because I did kind of donate them to the skeleton.
I'm just gonna close the door real quick.
No?
The hive
Why
zone.
would you give the crafter skill a dinosaur skeleton? Where did you even
Burning
find a
no.
dinosaur skeleton?
Back up and turn right.
Dinosaur bones are incredibly strong.
Slowly,
Think what they could craft with them.
slowly.
Let alone a Cosmo skeleton. I have the skull. I kept the skull. I kept the coolest part.
Fine.
This
They have-
basement down
Actually, there's
there.
one thing I have been
Their
curious about.
eyesight
It's
is the bee eyesight.
been a while
is
since I made
based
this
on
noise.
movement.
Excuse me.
How did you do?
No.
Do I go down there or and try to help or?
Oh,
You're caught.
yeah, they definitely heard that. They definitely heard that.
I would not recommend going in there.
No, we can tell.
What is going on at this point?
Entire adventure inside of there. I went in, I stuck my head in there, and I went down and I saw the first trap and was like, nope.
You made a wise decision.
Yeah. Why would you build it on like what's equivalent of a dungeon? Like, that's so weird.
Okay.
It's a
Crafters.
storage.
They're crafters.
And never open this shit again.
Oh wait, did they finally make it back? Did they finally make it back?
They don't have an echo anymore. I think they're starting to come back.
Oh. Did they make it back
Okay.
with the grindstone?
Sealing with slime.
Knock, 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 knock. Hello?
No,
Alright,
we
well,
don't
I'm
have
gonna head out.
these.
See you guys.
I mean, I assume so. Hopefully not. Are you back from your journey?
I should probably hit
Hold
that
on.
spot.
I think the ladder broke. I can get us up there.
Extra sleep.
Hold on. Wait. No, I think I can help.
Grab on.
See you tomorrow.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
No, we're covered in bee stings. Don't.
Well, no, I
We
was.
don't want to see this. We got to get the magic ointment from,
No.
shelf 3.
Also,
Oh.
there's an enchantment in the building.
Okay.
Can't see anything in here.
I found the ointment.
It's
Here you
scary
go.
enchantment.
But I'm heading out.
Oh, I can't see
Goodbye,
anything?
good night.
Okay.
Well,
You're blind.
the enchantment goes. If you come in here, you immediately get turned around thinking you already found what you were looking for.
Well, no.
What's going on?
I found this.
Two,
and it's holding the
small
ointment.
creatures of chaos and holy fighting each other. Big
Here you
boom
go.
happen soon.
Clunk.
What do you mean there's holy and chaos fighting? Oh no.
Alright, vault's closed.
Never opening that.
I'll let you get decent.
Let's just put it on this
I'll go
level.
Find shelter.
Or maybe better, let's put it on the hatch so we remember to
I
never
should
open it.
probably. I'll go check real quick, see if Infinity Cloud happened.
Whew.
You gotta finish sharpening the sword. I'll be out in a second.
That's why you're doing all this?
Unfortunately, yes.
The only grindstone is the one we had to go down there to get. Otherwise, you use sharpening stones.
Because we still haven't gotten permission to put it outside.
Disgusting.
You guys sound like you had fun.
Are you good? You okay? Do you need any healing? I am learning healing magic to be better. So.
You have a cigarette?
Kind of pats him down and pulls out spice herbs.
You spice.
We'll carry cigarette for next time.
I'm never doing that again.
Here's
Here's your sword.
Do you require any healing?
I don't think there's physically. I think they're okay. I don't know if they're doing okay mentally.
I don't.
Oh, I can't heal that.
I'm tempted to tell Adric to never build something that big again. We do not need that much storage. I think Steve slapped my ass.
He did.
Well,
Yikes.
that's why Steve's
Why do
in
you
the
always
ravine.
get harassed?
pervert.
I don't know.
Hello.
Anyways, so if you ever want like meat-based meat, you know, we got.
What?
I'm not gonna say.
Why
anything.
would you have?
Meat, that's what the meat bees are for.
Why else do you think we have it?
Obviously.
That I shouldn't insult you because I come from the Feywild and there's much weirder stuff there. I mean, there was a guy who literally became the king of mice by playing really good. So
I'm joining you on your bench.
Of course.
that's an invisible bench. I moved it over there last week.
So.
It's the
Okay,
theater
good
of the mind
news. The
bench.
Trinity
It's a very
Clash did
popular
not
store.
happen.
Yeah.
No one did
yeah.
kaboom. Surprisingly, Star naturally handled the situation.
Anywho.
Wait. You remember the third turn on the right, underneath that rock that I looked under? Was that the ring of invisibility?
No, it was invisible.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That was the invisible ring, not ring of invisibility.
What's the difference?
Very different.
One is
The ring
invisible,
itself
one
is
is
invisible.
invisible.
One ring you can't find. We've been looking for it for weeks.
Well, you see,
The
when you
other
put
is-
on the invisible ring, it turns... So, the ring of invisibility, you put on the ring and you go invisible, but the ring stays visible. The invisible ring, you put on the ring is still invisible, you're still visible.
Why? Hold on. Wait. Why would the ring still be visible if you put it on?
The
how are you
the
gonna-
ring of invisibility, you put it on.
Yes.
It makes you invisible.
Yes, but why does the ring remain visible? I'm confused.
Because it makes you invisible.
But wouldn't
How
the
would you
ring?
decide when the ring is not
It's
visible
a
anymore?
conduit versus a.
I
Yes.
don't know. Whatever. Whatever.
The ring, you are not the
Invisibility.
ring.
Ring
So
is
you
I
are
understand that, but it makes your
invisible.
clothes invisible, as well.
Yes.
Yes.
But your clothes are not
yeah.
The
you.
reason-
Your
The
clothes are
problem
not
is
making you
it's
invisible.
the same issue with why we can't find the invisible ring. It does the same thing, but the ring's invisible.
I feel
What if you
it's
just,
like
like,
pissing
stepped
me
on
off.
it,
I'm
though?
just, like,
Ring
not
is just
include
an
myself in this
invisible ring.
conversation anymore.
Yeah, but
somewhere
here's
out
the thing.
there.
Are you gonna walk into a cavern that has no lighting and has a gas leak in it
I have had this sort of discussion one,
Does
two,
search
with no
does,
shoes on?
does search magic not work? Like just
Do
search.
you want to alert the things in the...
like how some
I don't want to
people
alert the
are
things
real.
below.
It's better than the
Yes.
initial
They
ring of
very attracted to
invisibility,
slime
which
for
turned
being
you
glowy.
invisible
Yes.
and nothing else.
Yeah, I think.
It's like how some people
Oh,
think
hold
guns are
on.
like one of the most
I have
powerful
black
weapons
slime
in
in my
existence,
pocket,
but
yeah.
then you have to remember,
Looks
like,
like one crawling.
hey, it's still something that needs to be reloaded.
Huh? It's nice.
Well,
It's
and
very
takes time to
powerful
reload.
unless you
No, my
miss.
slimes.
and
that
then you
too.
stab
I
with a
would
piece of
also say
metal.
if it's also made incorrectly, because if
We'll
I remember
fucking
correctly,
eat you.
it's black powder, right? That stuff when you spark it creates a boom.
Boom.
No.
So if the gun's made wrong, yeah, it's very powerful, but there's a lot of stipulations to get that power. So
Oh.
Please don't.
did you just
The small
Does the
one
slime
said
that
kinda
no.
bite
I
you?
slime?
the small
I'm not
the
getting
small
the
one
slime
said
extractor.
no.
It's
the-
3 floors lower
The
than what we
small
had to
one
go
said
to.
no. I ate you, and slime
Who
just
the
ate
fuck
them.
designed that place?
Actually,
Naturally occurring.
slime. Are you slowly taking them in,
Well,
or
a mix of both.
are they
The
still
initial
are they
part
still
was
very much
Aether.
alive in you right now?
I'm gonna say this once and only once. That's fucking weird, and that's coming from someone from the Feywild.
I would recommend just only taking some of it as a warning and then letting them out.
Fine.
I am never going down there again.
Bully.
Sorry, I killed you. Was the banjo?
I'm sorry. What?
Hey, Snow, you
You
missed
don't
the
remember?
bit, but we're back. We found the
Oh,
grindstone.
that time.
Fine.
Okay. I thought you meant something happened more
Yes.
recently. I was concerned
No, I
for
haven't
a moment.
talked to you at all.
Oh, do you want some of
Exactly.
the meat, honey?
What's up?
Who's a crafter? Skilled one.
No, it's meat mead.
These ones on the wall.
Oh,
These
yeah, we
ones.
do make
Oh,
it into
these
meat.
four.
Yeah,
Every
keep
single
forgetting.
one. Wow.
Honey by
And
itself,
then
no
alcohol.
good.
I don't think the slime is one. I think the 1 and 2,
Not
1 and
this
4,
one.
3.
That's probably what happened to Jerry. That's
I
why
need a
he was
crafter
dying.
with
I think
pride.
you're
Drinking
crafter.
mead.
Crafter, that's just a soldier.
That's just a guy.
Wait, the
Yeah.
wait, the slime is a crafter?
I am
Yes.
Huh.
What is a good
I
material
don't
for
know,
a
alright, I have never
weapon
really
to
met
channel
that.
magic and have a lot of space while keeping its durability for runes?
Mithril.
Mithril.
Okay, not.
Mithril is
just do
technically
that.
the answer to everything.
It's a controlled substance.
Yes, but asking question, answering. Just because is not possible to get unless in very controlled ways does not make it a bad answer.
It is Schedule 3 controlled.
Just start.
Whatever
I'm
that
just
is.
But
saying,
it is
usually you
the-
don't
it is
start
a
off with the
answer.
class 3 controlled substance.
All right.
I'm sorry, what?
Lead up
Oh, did we change
question.
the word into class 3 now?
They asked a question, what would be the
What
best
would
material for
be
something,
the
and the
cost of
answer
getting
was
such a
mithril.
Well, I think that would probably be the most readily available. Well, maybe not even readily available, but best readily, easily
No.
acquirable
You're
one.
asking, two, is it
Mithril will
fully
always be
custom,
the answer
and
to what
three,
is
the
the
amount of
best
material and
blank
time it'll take.
material.
The
Right.
time. you
Well, I mean,
can
like, what
have
is
as
the
much
most
time as
delicious
you wish.
material?
The material
So this is a
That
quality
depends on
over
your personal preference.
yeah, the quality.
See, then mithril isn't
Potentially
isn't the
sword,
end all be all answer to
and
what's the best
potentially
of a
both.
substance. So
I'm gonna put
Hey, Snap.
adamantite in your diet.
Hey,
you
Sam.
can try.
When
Flake
it's
of
finished, doesn't matter
adamantite.
for me. It needs to be of good quality. The
Do you even have
main
access
thing
to
I want to focus
adamantite?
on is the ability to channel magic and the specific.
Adamantine.
Who has
Uh,
regular access
of,
to
well,
adamantite?
arcane.
I can sneak
so
a
Just
flake.
go to
I'm
the
thinking
adamantite store, you know?
You would want to
Yeah.
Sure.
ignoring
Granted,
these
it's about
Uh,
5 floors below
monosteel
what we have to
sword.
go
Next
down
thing-
in there,
next thing
but
you're going to tell me is that you're going to try and get
get
soup from the tailor.
Durability while still
No, you just
being
go to the Home
extremely
Depot,
conductive
obviously.
to magic.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Home
That
Depot.
that
Arcane
reminds
through
me.
additional
Like that
runes.
reminds me.
It can
Mr.
be-
Soup did run a good tailor shop back at the
No,
village.
you buy from prefabricated
mage.
parts, obviously.
Difference
You
is
don't build
Okay.
a barn, you know?
Yeah, and
You
he
just
did
build
make
it.
really good soup too. It was
Corrosion
really
Is
nice.
there actual?
Yes,
Is there
I just
actual?
need to
Is
sort
there
it.
actual shops in Ferocia that
Are you going to use magic with the bow?
you just actually buy the parts that it comes? Okay, noted. I did
mean,
not
for
realize that.
example, here, why do all the buildings look like they belong out of like
It's
the
just
same
specialized
sort of
in-
storybook?
The bow
I don't
has
specialize in
no
bow
high
You
craft,
buy
but
them out
you
of
can find someone
prefabricated
to-
kits. It's that easy.
Alright. That works.
The
I'm
prefab
sorry, out of a
Very well.
storybook.
Do I get to know
Well,
the
either
cost?
I mean,
Catalog.
Out of
Catalog.
character question.
Well,
What is the Mesa Village?
depends on how you make it.
Thing?
Because now
A lot of
we have the details.
a lot of
done.
structures
Just
tend
have
to
the
be
most
fairly
that,
sound
contract.
most times, and if a design works in most locations, then
I mean, I could do it. Yeah.
There's
If you
no-
want me to do that, I can
Most
do
of
it.
these
That's
are
most
built
I can
on the
understand.
same
This
time
is
period
for
from the same
floor
location.
Yeah.
They're gonna look the same.
I have no preference.
That
All
would
of
make
them
sense,
are
yeah.
It works.
Because for us, we have steam heating
For
and
the bow, maybe
Magitech, which can
for
power a
Also,
lot of
some of the
devices at
buildings
home.
up on the
So-
Aether Island
I don't
have
wanna open that can.
stone
What's-
foundations because they
Oh,
were
it's not?
early.
Mm.
I can form this
using
thing.
steam.
This is a lot of.
Unless
Everyone
you
has their
have
own
a
methods and such,
better
and I'll be
substance.
honest,
I don't live in a primitive little cave.
I'm not a
or anything.
homemaker.
Would you even need the bow?
What?
I guess that would just be
Fuck,
like
who was that
a
for?
portable staff at that point.
You're
Oh.
kind of right.
Oh.
Is the thing.
I can make
Oh,
a pretty
really?
good
Their
one.
machines can
magic
work
you
without,
use
having to
on
get
said
mana every
weapon.
5 minutes.
I just have a
Magic
house.
you, well, deplete.
A pretty good nest.
All right, what's your budget?
No, they just need fuel from the earth.
I'm liking this.
No,
I'll take this
it doesn't.
You just need a nice enough tree.
Steam
What's your
is
budget?
water that's
Like
I'm more
heated up.
buffets.
flexible when it comes down to
It
material.
returns
I'm
immediate
more
back.
flexible when it comes down to
Having a
cost.
decent enough amount of land
I
just
There's
is
a
honestly
lot of
nice,
ways,
especially
actually.
when there's enough
Currency
where you can
gold.
actually have like a small
How many
garden.
do you want?
Gnomes,
Because
Gold,
you
Very
actually
therapeutic.
Yeah,
gold or hell, if you
humanity,
can provide material.
especially
If you can already
Ferocia, you
provide
can
material,
track
then we can make
progress
it
by just
cheaper.
how
You
efficient
know,
they
you
for
have a
example,
big
you
enough
could-
tree,
if
you
you-
can make a decent
The one
sized
issue
building in
or
it.
at least the
How
one
to
thing I'm not so
educate
sure
me
would
then.
be
ways.
the wood.
I have been
That would
thinking of
be-
renovating the small
is
shed
rage bait.
though.
I can
Don't
treat
fall
it
for
just
uh,
fine. It's just picking out
like on
when
the
it comes
land
down
to
to
like maybe
the
actually do like a proper
Nice.
dye
the wood
station.
chosen for a staff.
That way I have like a more dedicated like space
Just
to
because
actually
I'm
you
a
know,
fae
work on my
doesn't mean
clothes
I'm
and
always
like.
up to
Tour,
trickery.
I,
Maybe I am truly curious.
Master, what kind
Yeah,
of
right.
wood is good for
Well,
channel
more saying
arcane?
bow,
Literally
because
natural
if we're
things
treating
that
this
boil
bow like
cold.
guys who want like a flexible
Yeah.
magic staff,
Yep.
then again picking.
It's
I
part of
can-
nature.
Let's see.
I can make whatever.
You know, if
wood
if
hand
people here
stationary
went to
machine.
school,
For the
you know,
rocks,
maybe
usually a
they'd
good
learn
choice.
things,
flexible.
right?
I just don't know what.
It's a
Oh,
fairly
first of
solid.
all, they're
School, I was kind of
Let's
seeing all
Yeah.
this stuff happening.
How about we? How about we focus on the
well,
sword?
I didn't go to school, but I learned a lot from my master.
Iron sword that breaks every time.
That's still learning from
Exactly.
Good oak is
you know,
expensive.
a source.
Learning from
Mm.
experience.
Well, I mean, he
Uh,
did both practical
Do
and
those
lesson
guys
based.
try anything
your
with owl.
objects
So-
so oak, you say?
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It
ways
works,
to
it
heat
works.
water. I mean, you can
Yeah.
use that
Oak usually.
freaking
Sun?
Sun.
About
Or sun,
two to
depending
three
on where
days
you're
God
ago.
forbid you
Wow.
ever try to make use of like
That's fine.
old redwood
Okay.
though. That's like comparable to
So there you
stone.
go.
Hate on completion.
I mean, if you want
Back end.
durability, yeah, redwood.
I'm
But
pretty
that's
sure.
a good
Didn't
idea.
know
Apparently,
Trojans were
it
so
is
great.
I'd say it's a
redwood
good,
arcade
it's a
is-
good one.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you'll
you're
have
willing
ask
to
them.
like, I mean, hell,
I've
if you're willing
seen
to go
his
for
creations, right? 'cause
someone who's
What
well, if
type
you're willing to
of
go to a say like druid circle or
I
the very
will pre-
like, see if one of them is
Wait a
willing to
second,
sell
I
like
could present
ironwood.
it to you.
If you want,
As
especially
you-
hurry.
No, I suppose if you want it in the opposite direction, when you want it a bit more flexible, I would go with willow.
So even if I send my point is
Two best channels.
What the hell is the red wall
Whoa.
Use something attached to your soul.
What the?
No
What
clue.
the?
Oh, hey, it's the
Oh
Archmage.
my, you guys are having a lovely conversation here.
Oh.
Cool. Sorry, I had to do it.
Am I interrupting anything?
You ain't interrupting nothing.
Pleasure to see you again, Ronan.
Delve into the
Pleasure to be here again as well. Hello, little creature that's made out of metal and slime. That's a little bit interesting, but is that titanium?
Oh, I didn't even notice them. No.
Mithril.
Yeah, they're all.
Mithril.
Huh.
Wait a
Who's
minute.
gonna tell them that they're worth more than this whole fucking town?
Excuse me.
You
I
just
guess you
now.
actually.
I wouldn't have said nothing, but
Yeah, yes.
I think you just
Yeah,
did.
I wouldn't have given anyone any ideas, but
Well, it sounds like you're gonna have to change because we're not gonna be going out with both welling the same thing.
Well, I suppose we could test who uses it better, don't you think?
Wait,
you know what?
gentlemen, if you're gonna have a jousting match based upon your massive sticks, I would recommend.
Oh, no,
I would
what
recommend.
are you doing?
Hold on. Yeah, look,
be a great demonstration.
yes, it would be a great demonstration, but not here.
Quite annoyed when I took Lady Polaris to a nice breakfast.
Gentlemen,
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
do believe your sticks are magnificent and big in each other's sake, but if you're going to
I'm
fight,
just
I would,
trying to pass time.
yeah, if you're
Alright.
going to fight, I would recommend not doing it
No, I'm
here.
just curious. What is
So?
the
I feel like-
capability of an archmage?
I don't know.
He wants to have a
Who's this guy again?
I'm
Oh, they're
just
the
a
same
simple
thing,
mage here. I just want to see the capability of an
That was
archmage.
said
Can,
bu-
can
that was said a
anybody
few times.
apart from Mr. Nice Guy over here tell me who the fuck this is?
Nope, I
Uh,
don't know who that is.
a mage.
Customer.
A mage.
Yes, a mage.
Yeah.
A mage.
A
Yes.
mage.
A fellow
Really
researcher,
does make
technically.
From what I've been able to
You're-
detect from him, arcane specifically.
If
Yes.
you,
Arcane.
I don't know if this would be weird. I
Right.
can officiate the match if you would.
No.
It's
Alright.
less of a
So
match. it's
kind of
more
like
me
this
and-
town.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Schlein
No,
likes
it's
the
fine.
red wall too, even if wall is not red yet.
Why
That's
should
the
I?
style.
You're not really proven to be worth my time at all.
Oh, right.
That is.
Your tile's getting to your head. I forgot about it. Yes, kind of the thing with the
Okay.
archmages.
Oh
Slime
God!
and bone.
Okay, can we need to
Let's
prepare
how about
repairs,
not
of the
pissing
entire
off the
town?
person who could probably snap
I'd
this
just
entire.
like to see what they can do. After all, knowledge to share is the best kind of knowledge.
I mean I agree, but
You'll die.
still.
I don't plan on dying, neither do I plan on fighting.
Bunker downstairs in the building.
I have a feeling
My
they might
God,
actually
yes.
be nicer with the meat
No,
beast.
I can take it to the Nexus.
grabs your paw slowly, moves it away from the sword. Let's
Take care,
not.
slime.
I'm just going to back up over
Just-
here and whatever happens.
Alright, your funeral.
Now we're backing up further. Good.
I'm not drawing it unless I need to.
Well, yes, but that can also be seen as rude to even put your hand on a sword
They're
like that.
silly, just named
They're just a mage. I'm
slime.
pretty sure they're just a mage from a
Slime,
different
Slime.
plane, right? Something
Yes,
different.
slime to slime. Interesting.
Actually, another
You
question,
know,
Graves.
Oh,
Ash to
they're
ash,
they're
dust
speaking.
to dust,
They're
slime to
speaking out of
slime.
character. They're whispering, so don't worry about it.
No, just more. You don't. Many of my kind don't really even have names, so I find it a bit interesting that there is one that is properly cognizant. That is, well, named after what we are.
Mr. Fancy Magic.
Hello.
Yes.
From what
No,
I
I was just.
understood, since
Do
I
those
had to put
glasses
him
have?
back
They
together.
real? They will?
happy.
Pay you for a show?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Why?
no, that's actually in
Oh.
person.
Well, I just didn't think that a slime would need glasses.
not trying to challenge
And again, I don't know the anatomy of
We all have our
slime.
reasons.
trying to
If you see an
How
animal,
much of fur I have?
the chances are
How much
it's
of fur I wear
actually
this?
Absolutely no idea how.
Yes.
Social interaction.
I have seen a
goes
couple.
on.
There was the
for
horse
one
that was
goes
just a
like,
horse.
Like the mental
No, you're
limited.
fine, my dear. Wear whatever makes you
And
happy.
more often than not, when I see an animal, it's usually a druid.
But no, I had to just heal this
Mentally
slime the other day
limited.
or
Ouch.
reconstruct him.
Hello?
You're a healer. That's useful.
I am.
Are you calling
Which
me
makes you
autistic?
speak.
What?
I'm calling you an
A
idiot.
guardian of nature,
Huh.
a healer of nature. I figured why not use my talents to
Calling
help.
me basic, no, I'm calling
That's what quite literally things that
I
a
imagine
raccoon have.
you're not a druid, or are you?
I'm gonna be honest here.
I am not. I am a fae.
Self-preservation.
I think I would be classified more as a
So
druid
I'm still
because I
alive. Hey,
do
what's
more
up?
nature-based things.
I thought it's
Good,
obvious.
just
He
had
just
a
doesn't have
thought.
the concept of archmage for.
That night was also
A lot
taught
of
by a
druids out there
druid,
these
so
days.
Out of the corner of my eye, but I saw.
Jeez.
I could be a druid, but I do not claim the title, no.
I
I
only
mean, if you're going to be a druid, then for one thing, you have to be mindful of whatever metal you have on you.
Oh, I don't have any metal. Oh, well, I do, but I only really sell it.
You like get
limbs.
Is that it? That makes sense.
Well, I mean, I came from a merchant background mostly, so. Also, I don't know if we've met. I'm Ku the traveling merchant. Two aspiring.
Remix.
he's actually the best.
Also, aspiring healer in the mages guild and healers
No,
guild.
right?
You know what?
I want to say bye to
Title of an
Moon.
archmage if they should do that.
I had
I'm
a
just
conversation
studying.
with him, so.
Ah.
More. It's not
Well,
you can
well.
bestow.
Like
It's more
because
level.
100 bullets coming his
Wait.
way.
You know what?
What-
normal
What is
etiquette
your
is.
affinity?
Okay, but like I actually kind of want to
Sort
know
of.
if he could do that.
Well, that's your issue.
Hmm? Chaos and growth.
We
You
showed
are
up the Tempest
doubting
Knights, like a
someone
few,
vocally
like earlier with
up
the training,
front.
but
How does that
like
result in
this.
healing?
Apparently, this has become a question.
they're alright. They're alright.
I don't like them because they're goddamn building.
I think I'm
It
gonna
is
retire.
You can
awesome.
Most
heal with
Effendis can
everything.
heal.
Blocking the main
Very sure, yes, every Effendi has some sort of way to heal.
First walk up, you don't see.
It all just depends on the caster.
Let's say only like definitive healing affinity, but you can heal with every affinity.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. I was never really taught that way. I was always taught that each place on place would be specialized in it.
Why they put it there?
I mean, obviously, yes, healing is the best at healing,
Yeah.
but you can do it with all of them. It's the same that fire is the best in fireball.
Yeah, well, yes, but no, I was taught that it wasn't as like liquid. It was more rigid from my master's understanding. So maybe he got some of his information from me.
The rules are much more loose than you realize.
Well, no, no. He said that it's more of like he said that each place on the magical table had very rigid rules, and they were very not to be broken. Like not like only healing could be used for healing, only this could be used for this. It was very structured.
A question then at that point. What's your affinity?
Well, I am nature and life. So,
nature and life.
Yeah.
I double down. Shame. Well, at the same time, though, at least you have good strengths in what you should pursue.
Well, yeah. I mean, I knew that once I was at least again.
Especially like things like.
Excuse me.
I was petting that cat.
Well, yeah, but I knew that I'm not really fit for combat. Again. If you've seen me in my other form, I'm a very small cat creature from the Feywilds.
About yay high,
Purple.
black and gold.
No.
Oh.
Purple and green.
Okay.
In the swamp.
And I don't think we ever encountered each other at all.
Well, I mean, I can.
Because the trees
Hold
are in
on.
the way.
I haven't done this in a while, so I can probably show you what I mean.
Well, the problem is, we would do that.
Hmm.
The fucking swamp wasn't so goddamn aggravating.
Hiya!
Ah, in which case I have seen you around before.
Yeah, I went around
The
for.
purple was very dark. I thought it was black.
Yeah, you know, yeah. It's also because it's a natural camouflage. But yes, this was me before everything. But yes,
Actually, Fee.
Well, which one?
Actually, Fee, weren't you the one that said that most times when you see animals, it's typically a druid?
Being nice to you.
Yes.
Hello.
Point taken.
I'm not a druid.
Why didn't you start with
Well,
Hence, most times.
yeah, but druid also is usually a chosen title. Usually.
How about before you want to
Druids are
learn
interesting,
about some of the
especially depending on which grove and circle, honestly.
Yeah, I mean the druid, my master, who is a druid of the forest, like Silco. He was one of the last of his specific Silcos. Because most of the other ones either moved away from the Selco or ended up dying because they weren't quiet.
That's not surprising.
He is stuck in the Feywild between all four
No, that's not
gods.
surprising at all. Most people I'm aware of typically don't take kindly to druids.
A lot.
Well, yes. Also, because of vocal
You
codes
probably had every
and-
type of
and
Fey trying to
that's
trick
why I
you
speak differently.
and get you to do things. And who knows what else.
Either case, though.
Also, hello
Human
again.
nature.
Kissing off some sort of thing.
Hi, Kawu.
The way you said it, you kind of said.
That does allow for some livability. Technically speaking, it also allows for some touch and holy as well. Given that is.
And it's like,
Actually,
okay, so
Are you?
it was life and
make peace with summer.
it was life
Okay,
and
to
light,
make
I
peace with
believe.
summer,
Are
summer
you
wants us
talking
to peace
about
of
my
winter.
affinity things?
To make peace with winter, they want us to
I'm
peace
talking
of
of your
summer.
affinities, yes.
Yeah.
Looking over the rationale and such.
Again,
There's technically offensive options available to you, but you're not much of the one who even try and search for these.
yeah,
So, do you have any way to properly defend yourself?
Why didn't you just stick
that's
with
why
one
that's
court and
that's one of the
make them
reasons why I
happy
want to join the Mages Guild
and
for
stick in their
proper
territory?
defense because
Because
again
we
with
went in
Mana
their
Silk it's now
territory, we were
fixed.
slap
I
bang
can
in the
actually
middle of
it actually feels better to control magics even in this smaller form. It actually feels a lot more better. Which I've actually
I can help a bit with that.
But yes.
And if you wish to talk to Han about that as well.
Oh no, I
already
already talked to them about
literally just trying to survive
joining
here.
in
We
the first
don't need
place
to
and
have
getting the test. so I'm already
really
marked
pissed
down
off
for
as well,
going
so we don't
in.
need-
Just I'm
There
waiting
was
on
one point
when
where
they do
people
the
pissed
next
off
mission.
Summer so much they almost threatened to
But
take it out of the
I
rotation.
am fully aware.
Shamus, what are you doing?
The knowledge to
Mhm.
gain the ability.
Why are you doing
So,
that?
Archmages.
I'm just standing behind you.
I feel like you're gonna pull Pooh's tail.
Occurrence to me. Okay, I'm not that rude. Considering I have a tail, I know what it feels like.
Something new.
Yeah, people make
Which
deals
is
without like
being an
asking
archmage.
permission, and then
No, I was gonna grab your name.
Surprised I never heard of you.
My what?
you know?
But also the fact
Huh?
that it
I
is
think they're
kind
at
of
the Feywild, probably.
Okay.
Either case.
proven to tell.
Knowing your affinities is one thing. Knowing how the different affinities can operate, and especially with each other, damningly, so, is very important. But, as you've just now learned, despite the fact that they all have their different forms of parent affinities and the like, child affinities and specialized affinities,
Usually the nicest.
they are a lot more general
So
than you
most
realize.
humans say.
Yes, I know a lot of
After all, healing can give cancer.
Yeah, the one.
Above ground.
The problem is the dog master's no longer around, and a bunch of the trading guilds have gone. Well, I think a lot of the
Although I
trading
hear
guilds
winter's like the
still like
worst.
it, but-
Mean and
Oh,
vicious.
God, no, fuck winter.
Well, that's a step on
The other reason trade kind of slowed is people.
I mean, fuck all of them, but especially winter.
I need to fix that. I don't know why, because this thing is rendering weird. I'll fix that when I do this. Wait, this is Master's book, and the book here displays some of the attack spells that he used to use. Some of which were actually like
Hopefully I can prove myself
fire,
better than my
fire
rest of my kin.
but they were slightly modified to be able to be like nature such. It's weird and very high concept for cool. But oh wow, it's stuff I will
A
watch.
better question, naturally.
Okay.
I mean,
How familiar are you with the other affinities outside of your own?
Not by much. Again,
Like,
you have to remember, Ku did not know much more than Fofo because of blockages in Ku's mana.
So,
things,
which
and
affinity would you say you have the most knowledge on?
Nacho, obviously, because Ku taught me more. But I am slowly learning life. So yeah, but mostly nature.
My attention span for this place is
Understood.
So, good luck, goodbye, and
Regardless.
Bye.
Take care, Ronan.
Bye-bye. Oh.
I can already see how that could be used.
That said, though, having a good enough understanding of nature is definitely going to be viable, given it's one of your main affinities. That said, life has quite a few interesting things amongst itself that I'm aware of. But I digress. Ultimately, getting a more proper understanding of the specializations within both would be productive, ultimately.
Yes,
I would typically recommend the method of starting from the ground up. And, of course, given life affinity, what have you tried with Holy?
Not much. Really anything, actually. As far as Ku is aware, the only, like, holy thing that he does is...
Oh, that one's fire.
Kind of,
I think. Okay, maybe then.
Oh wait, actually can't.
I'm not sure.
Because this has the sparkle effect. Hold on.
They're more like.
That's just what I heard.
That's passing by. Okay. So, boop. You see that he will activate the magic in his hands as you see it. He'll maneuver it in such a way. It looks like he's struggling a little bit, but he'll get it to where it basically emulates lay on hands, what like a paladin would use in terms of holy.
I'm definitely not feeling it from it, though. Not right
So
now.
like this, that's the most cool he's been able to do, because it.
Here's a thought.
Maybe it was a different one I saw earlier.
Nature has access to creation, yes?
I believe so.
It would be foolish.
Try and see if you can use a bit of something in regards to creation that mixes both. That mixes either life or holy with it.
I'm excited about you getting.
Oh well, I mean, Ku can do this, and he'll pull up, like a pile of dirt, and in his hands, activating similar magics, he will make a flower grow.
that doesn't mean that they're not
Druidcraft.
keeping their eye on
Always
us
that's
here,
what my
right?
master said.
I guarantee.
This is the basics that
all
Ku
those
Ku
mages
weren't
and
even
whoever they
with.
It's basic cantrip, yes.
bring
Yeah,
home,
even with the
guarantee
other stuff. So
they're
Ku can
gonna
do this,
start something. Not
which I guess
the
is
mages,
some more
not
creation
the
and such.
diplomats, but just
Zoe
Yeah.
sits it down and kind of like pats it.
yeah. And right now,
It was a little. It was a
defenses
little.
are at odds.
Okay.
That's
Anyway,
been the case, even during
but yes,
the war.
Ku
I'm not.
They just
Ku also
different
talks to
views,
plants a
you know?
lot, especially in this form because
you know,
Ku very in
'cause
touch with nature.
they're all provinces, but
and
they're more really just separate kingdoms. that
If
just
Ku
you can
listens
walk
really
freely
It's a
through.
my own right.
Yeah,
Um,
Ku when listening intently can hear a lot of things.
Then
However, I believe that they're going to increase the military.
one thing I will
presence,
ask then,
or
Q, since
police
it does seem as
presence.
though you have quite the
military
interesting
will be
form
sent off to
yourself.
the east, as far as I recall.
Oh.
Do you hear it?
A bit more of the border.
You what?
That
The
major,
song.
I don't know if you met her, the one with the big
Do you
hat
hear
and the all in the blue.
Cogheart or something?
Cog.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I met her.
She came from the east, and that's what she was. sent
That
out
means
to-
you still have quite
you
some
know,
progress to
deal
go.
with
I'm not
her
saying, well,
anymore.
Well,
granted this isn't
wait, like
something
the song.
innately
Are you talking
druidic.
about like the?
Beyond that,
Hold on. Are you talking about?
I'm not too sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Pulls it up.
I
it says
think
everything
people
too, like,
would-
very kind of
I think people would
the
appreciate
song of nature.
our country a bit more if they just
Is that what?
got to walk
Is
around.
that what it
Who
was?
can tell?
You know, got to see
Huh?
what
Who
it
can
was
tell?
like instead of just being like,
Okay.
oh,
No.
dirt, you
In
know.
either case.
Crows are bad because all they see is the soldier in the uniform, not the person behind the uniform.
There's
you
much,
know?
there's
Not
much
the-
to learn,
the people
obviously.
who's supposed
And
to-
while I am no druid,
who-
I am someone who is very attuned to nature, to a degree.
It's not like we're fighting much these days.
Even if my affinities would not suggest that, you don't need to be
Say that, but
truly
there are others that are
of
just,
nature to only know
they
nature.
slice and they-
I did.
Well,
At one
yes.
point in
Yeah.
time, I was.
It's cool is learning
Yeah, okay.
Like,
that,
first
that a
impressions,
lot of the
you have
magics are more,
you have the
when
lieutenant.
classified, are more general
Yeah, and then
if you
generally
can
speaking,
make the connection.
most of the guys treat it
So-
as we're on leave. You know, a lot of the
In
lower
either
enlisted
case.
where they're just screwing around, and it ain't that great. But I mean, like,
Can't
you
say
know,
much of a
you can't
teacher,
win,
but
you know?
if you ever need some guidance or like general things, or perhaps wanted a little bit of out-of-the-box ideas,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always around.
Okay.
Technically speaking,
Well,
you guys shouldn't be
thank you
acting
very
in
much
public
for
while
this.
you're here
It's very helpful.
without permission.
Okay, I'm going to.
Of
I
course.
feel like I'm swaying a little bit. Hold
That's why,
on.
So it is
I don't
kind
know.
of leave.
As Q will go
The big
back.
thing too is just more often than not, it's someone starting something with us,
Ah.
and then they get all up in arms when we like, you know, don't just
I
take
think I
it.
pulled
you know
something a
what I
little.
mean?
Ow.
And
Try
then
not
they're
to do that.
They spin the narrative,
Yes.
oh, like ferocious, this, that, and the
But
other.
yes,
when you, like, you take
thank
a
you
little
very
look, and
much
sure,
for
maybe
that.
some of the other soldiers are
The offer
finding
stands.
out, right?
Of course,
But for some
I
of
will
them,
definitely
I'd
chase
say,
that up when I.
it's just inherent bias.
I've
which I can't
extended,
blame, you know.
or
People
well,
have stereotypes that you
both
can't
joined
change.
and exceeded
However,
my own personal research
just,
because again, I still have to
from
look
my
through
perspective,
the book.
Mm.
it's just,
It seems like there's way more pages than would initially look at,
Oh yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
it's a lot of research.
We're a bit more selective,
Mm.
generally speaking. With
Magic tends to be its own field altogether, and besides, it depends on which path you go.
Mm.
Be it wizardry, be it sorcery,
I'm
druidcraft,
sure that people
or
would be
if you're desperate
more
enough, warlockdom.
open.
But I
Although
digress.
if they, you know, dick around when they're allowed to.
Best
do
of
the
luck.
Again,
ferocious.
I'm working off of my master's
Um,
research,
slap
so
the shit
druidcraft
out
is
of
most
them.
likely the place which I'm going to go
Oh
down.
no, they
Of course.
like they'd probably get arrested on the spot.
Well,
We have
once you
cops
join the
everywhere.
Mage's Guild, you'll have quite the few avenues to go down. But
Right.
I digress. I've taken enough of your time.
Of course. Anyway,
Take care.
take care as well.
Yeah, no. Well, there's a special set of laws for adventurers. That's just because it's easier that.
I mean, I did step out for a couple of minutes for some fresh air, but I mean, hey, when you give me access to books, stay around the books.
doesn't matter anyway. If I don't give my answers here, then my story ends. And no one gets to tell it.
Well, I wasn't specifying them, I mean just in general. A lot of people do some dumb shit and then are like, no, I wasn't the one wrong here, it was everyone else for assuming I was the one in the wrong.
But
and
what
then
about
they get
all the other
proven that they were wrong and they just double down.
But what about all the other times before this incident? I think the people are just tired of the guard making poor decisions. Or the people in the guard making poor decisions.
People are tired of drama and yet continue to perpetuate the drama.
The thing
Such is human nature.
True.
If they have a problem, they can come, ask, and talk about it. But instead, what they do is they throw insults and put up posters and act childish about it because they didn't get their way on something because they were breaking a rule. And all that does is harm them in the long run. Because eventually, no one is going to want to join the guard because who in their right mind would want to be, persecuted their entire time they're working? And there won't be anyone left.
So you make change.
We're trying to, but no one lets us.
It takes time.
Yeah. Speaking as someone who was a prisoner slave for a while, not all change is necessarily the best, and even when you feel like you're in the right, you might not even be correct in any sense.
Fee.
Just
Hate the Fae. Is there any way of changing the way the Fae behave?
You could not get every single Fae to not be an asshole.
Yes. Well,
Yet,
an asshole in
all
their
us
own
Fae are dictated by the group. And we are all deemed tricksters, assholes, and...
Stereotypes exist for a reason. Because the people stay stereotyped as being tricksters and assholes because enough Fae have been tricksters and assholes to stereotype the fact that, okay, all Fae are tricksters and assholes.
Like, I'm not...
This does not mean that all Fae in existence are tricksters and assholes. Just that enough of them have been.
I'm not a trickster or an asshole. At least I don't believe that I am.
Exactly.
The point is, the guard's gonna be seen poorly for a long time to come. It'll take time, and what will help will be the guard making good choices, and the people in it actually thinking.
When we do make good choices, no one gives them any credit, and they always just bring up all the stuff from the past.
Yeah.
They don't. It's like they don't want it to succeed at all.
That sounds
like I said.
That sounds like
it'll
the
take
Count.
time.
Yeah, it almost sounds like the Count that captured me, where whenever they lost a battle, it was always on me that they lost, even though I was never near any battlefield.
Same with the Fae. The view is never going to change on us, because the majority of us will always be tricksters and assholes. And thus we will all be labeled that. Doesn't change the fact that we're Fae. Doesn't stop us from living our lives.
But this has not. But this specifically has knock-on effects. If you do not, if the, at least in mankind, if they don't trust in the authority, they become fractured and harder to, like.
You could say that, but the Fae are fractured as well.
But we're fractured
the summer, winter.
Yes, but the Fae are fractured only because of the factions that existed upon the channels and the laws of each of the courts.
Could you imagine how powerful the Fae would be if they all came together as one?
I'm pretty sure if the Fae stopped squabbling between themselves and formed one universal court instead of the different four ones, I don't think any force, divine or otherwise, would be able to stop them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I guess.
It is by the natural order that we Fae fight. Because without that natural order, we would be an unstoppable force.
I wonder if that's how the Daedra thought.
Daedra didn't really think.
No.
Okay. They only just, like, fought in wars.
I mean, the lead might have thought, but most Daedra were just killed.
Okay. I never really met any of them that would classify as that, because the Count really only spoke with the ones that were aligned with him, and it was not a good time. Yeah, and I'm now starting to remember a lot of that pain, and it's not great.
By the way, has the Daedric realm been completely cut off? I heard even the use of Daedric magic is beginning to leave the...
Yeah.
Correct.
Which is good. Means that the magical realm itself is healing.
Pretty much all Daedric influence has disappeared, and whatever Daedric material was left over is now either being squirreled away by the tower, or is just falling out of use, because the main use for the Daedric metal was to fight the Daedra. Other than that, it was just iron. It's basically just iron with a special property.
So it's like one of those kinds of spells that someone masters for one particular purpose. I've heard of mages that did that, like one particular mage where they studied for many a moon to try to kill one particular person and still failed.
It's like if your only spell was fireball and then you went to the plane of fire.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, I mean. Wait, was that?
My apologies, my dear, if I ruffled your feathers. I did not mean to offend.
It's not an offense, it's just...
Oh. He did.
Some irritation that hasn't gone away.
I'm one person who understands that. Again, Faye. And there will always be people who dislike the Fae.
Usually when people say they don't the Fae, they've heard stories about the Fae and just made an assumption about it. I've experienced it. I have a legitimate reason to hate the Fae.
And you do. Living in the Feywild. Why do you think I'm not in the Feywilds?
I mean, I was.
Even us Fey can't stand it.
I was kidnapped from the Feywilds. So.
What court?
Spring.
We don't fight as much, but we're still opposed.
Well, yeah, but I was one of the more minor courts, because we followed a lot of Spring's nature stuff. I would think I don't know if it was luck or if it was the court of balance, I think. One of the two. Something to do with that, because a lot of my power was over specifically the luck of things. So that's why they wanted me.
Hmm.
So like anything that is perceived as lucky, I hold power over that, kind of. Both good and bad. Also, does this sound weird to you? He points to a passage, and it seems like it starts off as research into what appears to be a fireball spell, but then somewhat devolves into some sort of small novelization of some sort of weird love between two guys. What?
What is the name of that book?
He points to a symbol on it, and that's the symbol of nature. This is my master's research for magic means. So.
Fire is... It can be connected to love, yes.
Speaking of, bought something for you earlier.
Oh.
It's going to slide a pink lily in your hair.
Oh.
Now watch as the natural phoenix's flames burn a little brighter from this expression of love.
It's quite an interesting sight.
Very nice.
So wait, hold on. Are both of you phoenixes, or is just one of you? Because I know
No,
you're
just
one.
me.
Okay. Okay, that's alright, good. Just so that's clear. You're just a regular bird folk.
I'm not even a harpy.
Oh.
No.
Chimera, if I'm not mistaken.
Weird.
A lot of people don't see the hands under the wings.
Yeah, I did notice that. No, wait. Wrong character. Don't worry. Quinto was here earlier and he saw you wielding a sword.
I'm gonna do a dice roll real quick. Because I shouldn't have known that right off the top of my head, but maybe. Fuck.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna say your soul looked different than most harpy souls.
Yeah. Also,
like something else was infused with it.
Also, like as far as I remember, you were
like a cat's soul.
Yeah.
It's all physical.
You also were having trouble holding the crystal last time that we spoke, if I remember correctly. Like or someone threw something at you and you couldn't catch it.
That was me.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
They threw something to me, and I was like, "Why would you do that? I don't have hands."
Right. No, sorry. That was you.
I mean, yes, but throwing something at me so quickly when there's like a table in the way, I don't have time to put my talon up and grab it.
Oh. Yeah.
Interesting. Phoenix not raised, but living in the Everwilds.
Oh god,
or
no. See,
Feywilds.
Yeah, no, if it was the Everwilds, that would have been significantly better. I can do 1,000 years in the Everwilds.
Yeah, I mean,
How did you end up in the Feywilds?
Well, I actually wasn't even originally a phoenix when I ended up in the Feywilds. I was a normal-ass harpy that was about probably not that much bigger than her.
Huh. I mean, you still
Did you make a deal with a fae?
No. There was a lightning storm during when I was young. I was a courier, delivery girl, because it was a good way for me to burn off all of the energy that I had. Because I could not sit still when I was young. about that high. There was a storm during one of
That
my
is just
deliveries.
the best backstory because I know
and
exactly the character.
Lightning tends to hit the highest possible object.
Oh.
Which was
Which
you.
is me.
Yeah.
Which would be me. So
Why were you
hid in
flying
the
through a
cave.
storm in the first place?
There wasn't originally a storm. The storm came in while I was on
Oh, okay.
the route.
So you were hiding
No,
in a
if I knew the storm was
cave?
coming, I wouldn't have done it. There was a cave nearby, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna hide in the cave.
How did you leave?
I didn't.
Huh?
I went into the cave, waited out the storm, and then when I couldn't hear the lightning anymore, I came out of the cave. Didn't come out of the cave the same way I went in.
I was more asking how did
entered
you
a
escape the
Fey portal.
Feywilds?
Oh, I couldn't.
And how are you here?
Eventually I found a way out, thus the fact that I was in there for 1,000 years.
Oh.
And no Fae would just open a portal for you?
No, because that would require having to make a very powerful deal with said Fae, and
True.
I wasn't gonna do
I mean,
that.
if I were there, I would probably help you with very little cost. It would probably just cost you some of your luck. Which, it's powerful in its own right.
Yeah. No, I might have gone with that because young me was quite naive.
I mean,
Would you like to go
yes.
back?
Let's not.
No, I'm good.
Let's not. It sounds not great. But yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean,
No.
I would. It would basically be like. I was never really big on the formal contracts that a lot of the other bigger Fae were. But for me, the way that I would have run the deal is that I would have just taken your general luck, and you would have been forever indebted, so long as you breathed, that I was the one who dictated your luck. Whether good or bad, it would always be my doing.
Yeah, see, if you said for the rest of your life, I would have been like, okay, well that sucks, but okay.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I was half, and I only had one life.
Right.
Okay, so the story began with asking how you became a phoenix.
Well, I met an actual phoenix that was also stuck in the Feywild.
Oh. Huh.
They, for lack of better word, were tired.
A phoenix can pass on their power to another?
Apparently.
Who knew?
There's a whole ritual about it. They had to, like, actually die, and I had to take their place, essentially. So, I inherited the
Was it
phoenix.
was it something like
You said you
this? And he's showing you a page.
Okay.
Yeah, a page where it's one of it's a lot of scribbles, but from what you can read with the diagrams it's essentially a theory that upon certain when certain conditions are met, one can pass on a phoenix feather to another, though the process itself does, I'm not sure if it's similar or different, but the process itself is only theoretical, and the feather must be presented amicably to the other in question, and also eaten or consumed or bound to the other person in some way. Does that sound about right?
It's about half right. Yeah, no, I can give my feathers to people. It's not necessarily as a form of, like, giving them my power. It's more so, well, no, if I were to give a fresh feather to someone, it would be incredibly potent. Ones that have fallen out, not so much.
Sorry, this is my master's notes, and I've kind of been trying to dictate some of the spaces of where it is.
I mean,
I
hell,
wonder
I
if you
sell
made
my
a deal
figures.
with a fae posing to be a phoenix. Oh no, you said you got out before you after you before you got out.
I wouldn't have survived 1,000 years as a harpy. We don't live that long.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if you made some kind of deal with a fae.
Well, again, Well, I mean, do you want to see the notes? Because it shows you the same page. Now it seemingly have something extra writing in a different ink. Seemingly.
You know as well as I do, fae can fake rituals.
Well, yes, but I don't know. Possibly. At the very least, it is an interesting theory to look at. Plus, also. Oh,
who knows?
I forgot to.
I mean,
forgot to carry the two.
I know that they weren't a fae posing as a phoenix because, well, the best way to identify a fae is to ask them if they're a fae, because they can't say no.
Oh.
Yes, can't lie.
Yeah.
No, fae can't lie.
Yeah,
so if you ask if someone is a fae and they say no, they're not a fae.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I've now noticed, that since I've gotten my face and stuff, my circuits and stuff cleared, that I've now become not unable to lie, but now it physically more affects me when and if I lie, because I'm half fae. So if I do lie, I break out in like a rash.
Sarcasm has become a great tool for our kind.
Oh, very much so, but I rarely use it because I don't like lying in the first place. Never sat well with me.
No, I would never lie. Not a bit.
Sarcasm has a weird way of bypassing the fae can't lie, because you're not technically lying.
You're just
but
you're omitting specific information. Yeah.
You're bending the truth, which is still the truth.
Yeah. For me, I've usually just answer a question with a question. That's been my go-to. Just.
See that? Yeah, no, that's how I found. If you ask if someone is a fae and they give any answer other than no, they're probably a fae.
What would ever make you think I'm a fae?
So then here's
the foul creatures.
Yeah, here's the weird question: how do we know that like fae themselves don't exist like already, that we just don't know about because they just are very good at hiding? Like I for one have heard about I don't know if you've heard about the concept of lawyers, but I was recently told about this by someone, I think, where lawyers don't usually follow the law. They follow the spirit of the law, and they like particulars and that stuff, and they battle it out in courts, and they're all obsessed with contracts and things like that. So if you think about it, lawyers are just non-magical fae creatures that are also classified or can be classified as fae, or at least some of them.
Lawyers can lie.
That too.
Lawyers can omit the truth in a way that isn't technically lying, which is very fae-like behavior.
I don't know. It was.
But yeah, no, they could also just be devils, one or the other.
Oh, all right.
And a devil contract is even worse than a fae.
Oh, yes. I knew. Count Roland. The Count was very prolific in that sort of stuff. And
what if a fae made a deal with a demon? A devil?
That would definitely be a fun thing to watch.
I would honestly want to see that deliberation, because they would just try to get one up on each other. That would be.
They are constantly trying to one up each other.
Oh yes, and then I think it would also be weird because they would then also be constantly changing the contract to meet different specifications. On both ends, not just
both of them. Both of them know exactly what the other is doing, and they are trying to one up each other.
Yeah. Isn't there one that's a demon or like a devil or something that exists what's his name though, the jester looking person? Isn't he a demon?
I'm pretty sure he's some form of infernal.
Hmm.
I don't know what, but I'm fairly certain he's some form of infernal.
I'm fairly certain he mentioned he was something called a cackle. Like the laughter, that's how it's spelled.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Well, at the very least, quite an interesting day, especially considering that we all saw, or at least some of us heard, the amazing comedy routine of the Crafters Guild.
The grand adventure of the Crafters Guild.
That's yeah. I thank you for the title, by the way. That's gonna be an awesome title. But yes, the grand adventure. I think though, it is getting to that time where
Grandest adventure.
Yeah, it is getting about that time. I am a little tired because I went out into the swamp a little bit, just do a little bit of foraging. I managed to find some pretty delicious edible mushrooms, which I might have for dinner later. So, that'll be something. Anyway. I shall bid you all adieu. I shall hopefully see y'all all around another day. So, bye-bye.
See ya.
The only reason I'm saying this is because
Like, with the RP, because that game has lances for anti-tank lance. So